Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So UCF's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Jackson gonna throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hughes.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him this time. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. Nice move, creates some space. Touchdown, UCF! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That's caught. It's Eakin. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Jackson will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Knights line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Bringing it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up for the pt. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for room. It's Nixon. He had all kinds signs of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside give. Runs for the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. They'll run play action. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw, it's Morton. This feels like one of those games you might have. Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got it behind the line. It's Wade. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Joyner. Picks up the 1st down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Morton. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. And the returner is stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looking for a man. It's Morton. The sure hands. It's Virgil. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Coming out with it, it's Farmer. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. With the catch, it's Thomas. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wade. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you go,
and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Between the uprights, it's good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Morton. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, UCF! What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
and this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Oregon State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. it's Burke. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Jackson will throw. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Trying play action. That's caught. It's Nixon.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. On the run, it's Joyner. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. That's reeled in. It's Joyner. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Morton. Throws to the wideout. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Burke. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Knights will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson going to throw it. Here's a heat. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll leave it with him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quick release by the QB. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Jackson will throw. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work from big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. He picks it up, still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. The Knights send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Reels it in down the left side. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Red Raiders. responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And they did tack on the extra point.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing...
Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Now on 1st down from the 28. They'll run it from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Quick spin on the run. And they're able to make the tackle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hudson. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Now the play fake. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Charlotte came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in the Queen City had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Jackson gonna throw it. Working that left side now.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Looking to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After not really